When will you have made it in your eyes?
Man, high school.
Dig deep.
Thanks for joining us again, folks. This is going to be another edition of the Travis and Peel Show, Dig Deep. I can't wait to get into it, my friend. How about you?
I'm pumped, man, and I'm all prepared. We have the Let's Get Deep questions for couples by What Do You Meme? And, of course, like always, the quick explanation. Let's Dig Deep comprises of 3 different categories, each question getting more deeper as it goes along. We start off with the icebreaker, go all the way up to the deeper questions, and every time we do this, as always, it is completely random. We don't know what's going to be asked of us. We're just going to answer them randomly, candidly, and hopefully honestly. So, Peel,
let's get that icebreaker out. Then let's go deep, and then let's get deeper, my friend. Here we go.
Icebreaker. What is your lucky number? What is your lucky number?
You know what? I was actually thinking about this yesterday. I was like, what's my number? What's my just go-to number? What am I going to go to? And I think it's going to be a little obvious. It's 12.
12. Because of the Seattle thing, the whole weird Seattle thing.
Weird. It's the 12th man, my friend. Okay? It's a thing.
So if you guys are not up to date on football, the Seattle
and plus,
Seahawks
12
have this thing.
Is louder than 11.
Possibly. So the Seattle Seahawks have this thing called the 12th man. They signal themselves as like the 12th person on the field because rightly so. That stadium is one of the loudest stadiums in the National Football League. So the 12th man is kind of like a pretty cool moniker that they have. So that is why Mr. Peel likes the number 12. Interesting. I kind of like that answer, to be honest with you. I'm kind of like yanking you along a little bit, but I kind of like that answer. It's cool because it's so easy for it to be the go-to, like something connected to you personally or biologically, like your birthday, which is what mine is. Mine is 23. My birthday's August 23rd. Send presents. But 23 is always just kind of one of those numbers that not just is the day of my birth. It's also a number that it just pops in.
Also, my birthday,
like
2-3.
Oh, how about that? 2-3.
Just blew your mind.
You just blew my mind. There's a reason that we are connected like this. I am a firm believer in the connection of numbers. I'm not big on religion. I'm not big on Catholicism or any other type of big religion that's out there. But there's something about numbers.
One of those big ones, whatever everybody's buying into these days.
Yeah, whatever hokey tinctures and potions these guys are drinking nowadays. But I honestly numbers are something powerful. There's something powerful. There's something powerful in numbers, right? Have you ever had a moment where you just see certain numbers all the time, and in the most weird, inopportune moments, you're just holy fuck, it's that number again. A specific number on the clock that just keeps on.
I think Jim Carrey made a movie about this.
I couldn't tell you.
And it was the number 23.
Was it the number 23?
Name of the movie.
I always saw.
Sure. Is he the number 13 or number 23?
I don't know. What are you talking about?
There's a Jim Carrey movie where he goes crazy and he's constantly seeing the same number, and I want to say it's the number 23. It's a movie. He keeps seeing the same number, which is what you're talking about. No, that's not Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. No.
Well, what movie are you talking about?
It's actually a drama movie he did. Look it up. Google this stuff, and we'll go through it later. Okay. Everybody, leave your comments. You've seen the movie. It's a Jim Carrey movie. It's kind of dark.
I don't think they've ever seen the movie. I've seen almost every single Jim Carrey movie, and I have not seen this movie.
Well, we'll find out.
But anyway, my point is numbers are cool, and
lucky
that
numbers.
I have specifically seen. I mean, there's a lot of theories out there, like angel numbers and stuff like that, and this is stuff that I've seen head on. My ex-wife's number was 103, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I've seen that number in weird fucking places. It's really hard to describe how weird and oddly I've seen that number pop up. There's connection in there, man. There's some sort of science behind it. It's weird. And I think me explaining it's actually kind of weirder than even saying that I believe in some sort of like other like, you know, biblical faith and stuff like that. But anyway, I digress.
I believe in numbers. Actually, numbers is the universal language. I believe
it is the universal language.
I say that.
It is. It's all science, man. All right. The deep question. Do you have any tattoos? If so, why did you get them? That's the question. Not what do you have, why did you get them? Oh, mine are so fucking lame. Go ahead.
Yes, I do have tattoos. One would, you know, I actually don't have to explain it, but why did I get it? Because it was my 18th birthday. I was out with one of my best friends and went and got our tattoos. And that's what happened. My other tattoo, I was 13, had a homemade tattoo gun. Yeah, made a homemade tattoo gun. And yeah, and I could, so I did. And it was very relevant and funny to me at the time. And so, yeah, on a very private area, I have a tattoo that only few people ever see.
Okay, interesting. I do have tattoos. I have 3 tattoos. The first tattoo, this is not a very common story. I don't think you've heard this before, but when I was 18 and could get a tattoo, where did you go? I went to Jack and Diane's in Gulfport, Mississippi. Is that where you went? There you go, Jack and Diane's. Holler at Jack and Diane's. Sponsored this week. So...
Hashtag trending on Twitter, Jack and Diane's.
I was 18. So actually, it's a cool little story. So, so my 18th birthday was the one on my back. That was the one on my back. So my 18th birthday was the one on my back. I had a small tattoo on my back. I didn't want anything too big or hopefully something I didn't regret. And I don't. I like that tattoo. But I was in.
Is that the one, the naked Dolly Parton riding the bull?
No, this is the one where it's the Notre Dame fighting Irish guy, and he's holding a double-headed dildo. It's that one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, right.
I like that one.
I mean, that's a classic, right? It's just a classic. It's an American classic. So I went and got something very simple on my back. It's like Japanese kanji or something like that. And we were big in the theater, clearly at the age of 18, you and I both. And I got the term actor in Japanese on my back. Now, a couple of years later, I wanted another tattoo. And I'm telling you, all the rage in what everybody was getting. You want to talk timeless. Everybody was getting the infinitely timeless tribal armband tattoo. And I'm telling you, you got one. You got one. I know I got one, and it will always and forever be in style.
I have a tribal symbol. I do not have a tribal armband.
It kind of is an armband.
No.
It kind of is an armband. It's got your name in the center of it.
Doesn't go all the way across.
So mine does. Unfortunately. And I was like, yeah, this is always going to be cool.
What
so
a maroon.
I know, right? I still, to this day, I don't regret the tattoo.
Badass.
I don't regret. It is badass. Thanks. No, I don't regret the tattoo.
I'm so fucking scared.
I don't regret the tattoo, but I'm not proud of it. Does that make sense? Yeah, like I don't regret it, but I'm not proud of it. Funny story about that tattoo, though. I got that one at Jack and Diane's as well. Thank you, Jack and Diane's. JackandDiane's.com, ladies and gentlemen.
They are responsible for 3 of the tattoos on air right now.
Yeah, that's right. We went and we went and got that tattoo, and I was there getting it. And then our good friend, and you remember her from the wrestling videos that we spoke about quite a lot, Melanie, at the time, Melanie, maiden name McManus, was there getting like some work done as well. And it was just a random occurrence that she happened to be there. And I'm glad she was, because when they got to the inside of my arm, that was one of the most painful things I've ever experienced in my entire life. And I almost quit, but Melanie was right there. And I'm like, I gotta be a fucking man in front of Melanie. But she still came over and held my hand while I was getting the tattoo. Melanie, let me know if you remember that, because man, that was a very funny little time. And in my last tattoo I got when I was in Charleston, South Carolina, it was kind of like the kind of like a slogan from a YouTuber that I was really fond of at the time, and it was just a great reminder for myself, like if I felt myself getting lax or anything like that, that I wanted like a constant reminder that somewhere close and that's like eye distance away, to kind of remind myself to like keep going and just work harder on my wrist. And I got that in Charleston at some random place. For what reason? I just felt compelled to. Yeah,
Circle K bathroom.
I just felt compelled. So that's that tattoo story. So not a lot of deep stories, but we promised to have a question for you guys that is in fact deeper. Oh, I think we did this one already.
Really?
Yeah.
Is this one of those rare opportunities where we got it?
Yeah. Biggest pet peeve. I may have pet peeve.
We did. We've definitely done that.
Okay, so we're gonna.
Well, I said these cards are at random. We don't ever see them beforehand, so we don't know.
I feel like that there was another.
I feel like Travis should be responsible enough to separate those from the rest of the deck and not embarrass us like this on national
Dick Hole,
television.
This is everything we've done so far. Okay. I do separate it.
No, but
I just think
we
that
had
there
two
may
back
be...
to back that were very similar. That's just the way it's worded is slightly different, probably.
Right. All right. Deeper. When will you have made it in your eyes?
Mated with a T?
Made it. You made it. God, I finally made it. When have you made it?
Yeah, I know. Man, high school.
When will you have made it in your eyes? Gentlemen, peaked. High school.
When I want to say it's when I'm able to go to work, come home, enjoy my evening with my family and friends, and go to sleep and get up again the next day. And every time I do that, it is just non-hectic. It is relaxed. It is comfortable. There's no worries. There's no concern. Where I've made it when I feel like life is just peaceful. That's made it for me. I don't want everything to be the best. I mean, it's you obviously want better, but I want it to be nice.
You can't place
comfortable.
You can't place
balanced,
too high. You can't place too
like
high of
all
expectations. Can't place too high of expectations on what you
that's me.
What you consider is success or making it and everything like that. Because the higher those expectations are, the further out of reach it gets. Not saying it's not possible, but it's just harder to reach and everything like that. So you do need to make. My idea of making it is it changes every 5 years. I think, right? Doesn't it it alter
your goals, man?
Like what we were in our 20s, making it was something completely different than what it is now. I think you get a little bit more realistic. Would I like to have 1 million subscribers on YouTube, and that would be making it? That's a pretty good example, but again, lofty goal. I think in my eyes, making it would be to work hard enough, make smart investments, and be able to retire considerably early than the standard stereotypical retiring age of 65. So if you can retire at 50 and then actually have a lot of years to still enjoy that comfort. You know what I mean? That to me, that's
you're not having to work and focus on doing that all the time, but being able to enjoy your life.
Yeah.
Nice and be at peace. Right.
Yeah.
But I think we have the very same thing where it's where we've made life comfortable. I mean, I guess that's what it is. Yeah. Comfort. We just want comfortable, no worries. You've done your due diligence. You've put in the time. You did the work. You built the ring. Okay. We put the ring together. All right. Now it's that time of life where we don't have to put the ring together anymore. Yep. Right. We sit back and, just collect.
Kind of reap the rewards and stuff like that. Yeah. And it's tough to do nowadays. We're not in the, 50 to 80 years ago, you were able to start a business and build something, you know what I mean? And it's a lot harder to do nowadays because just everything's so far along.
You got to make something people want.
You got to make something people want.
And you have to do it well.
Yeah, or something that's smart, like investments. Yeah. I think that's really the only way to, without winning the lottery or getting lucky in some sort of like entertainment medium or whatever, you have to invest, because your job, your 9 to 5 is probably not going to it's going to carry you to 65. And once you're there, yeah, you get to stop working, but what can you really enjoy at 65? You know what I mean? Like, so that's why to me, making it is like, you can get to that goal 10, 15, even 10 years earlier, you know, like get there at 55. You can still enjoy a lot of things at 55. Because I'm going to be honest with you, I'm 38 and I feel fucking awesome. I feel fucking great. And I feel like I can go easily another 15 years before I'm even like physically limiting myself. And I think that by the time I start feeling tired, I think I can, you know, hopefully get to that retirement age a bit early, so I can go out and I can take vacations that require, you know, extra effort to be there, you know, hikes and climbs and stuff like that. I was just talking to my CCO over at work today, and I asked him. I know he was out over the weekend, and I was like, "What did you guys do over the weekends?" I know he was out on vacation, and he was like, "Actually, I wasn't on a family vacation. Me and a couple other guys went out and went hiking at 11,000 feet." And these guys are like 45, 50 years old. And I'm like, fucking right, dude. Fucking right. Like, get out there and do some stuff. Out. Enjoy your age. So to me, that's making it, man. Making the most out of life, but being able to invest intelligently and, you know, beat the end of your work life, the end of your employment life, beat it to the punch and reap the rewards. So that's making it, man.
And do it on the way too, my friend.
But like, share, and subscribe, because 1 million subscribers in like a year is way better than 50 years old. So, guys, keep smashing that fucking like button. It's fantastic. And do that on the reg for us, because we'd appreciate it. And also, what is making it in your eyes? That's actually that's one of my favorite deeper questions and everything. And I would love to hear from you guys in the comments. So drop them in right there and let us know what you think making it means. And we'd love to hear from you and respond in kind. You guys, take care.